All right, we're going to wrap things up today playing two of my favorite champions together in this game. This is a tempo deck, which means a deck that's looking to be aggressive while being interactive with its opponent along the way. Fizz is quite possibly one of the sweetest tempo cards in any card game ever. 2-1 for 1. That says when you cast a spell, stop all enemy spells and skills targeting me and grant me elusive, so it becomes harder to block. He levels up when you've cast 6+ spells. His leveled form has the same protective ability, is a 3-2, and when he hits the opponent's nexus, he creates a chum in the waters, which lets him create sharks, which is nice. The other card in this deck is my second favorite champion for our champions go in Twisted Fate here. So Twisted Fate is a 2-2 with quick attack for 4. That when you play it, you get to play a Destiny card. And Destiny cards are your choice of blue card to draw a card and get a spell mana. Red card, deal 1 to all your enemies in their nexus. Or gold card, stun the strongest enemy and deal 2 to it. Twisted Fate's level up condition is when he's seen you draw 8+ cards. And his leveled up mode plays out Destiny cards every time you play something else out, which is fantastic. Now, one thing that's interesting about the deck building restrictions in this game is you'll notice both Twisted Fate and Fizz here are Bilgewater champions. So the way deck building in Runeterra works is you do not have to have a champion of the color you're playing to play cards out of there. So we can play any secondary color we want in this deck, and this deck's electing to play Iona for Eye of the Dragon, things like Key Guardian to grant barriers to help keep our key cards alive. We got Shadow Assassin here as an elusive threat that cantrips. We've got some Twin Disciples and Denies as combat tricks. And then we've got some Will of Iona here in order to generate some tempo while we beat our opponents down. So let's go ahead and pop on into some game this one and see how it goes. I really hope this deck gets good because it's doing a lot of the things I like doing in this game. Opponent's playing Twisted Fate and Swain, which likely signifies generally a mid-range deck. I think I'm gonna go ahead and mulligan Pocket Aces. Oh right, Black Market Merchant got nerfed to a 2-1. I think I'm mulliganing everything except my Twisted Fate here. I like to try and find a Oh, I forgot to change my board. We're using the pleb board. I have my pleb emotes too. Everything's going so terribly wrong, chat. Well, we're gonna cast some spells at some point this game, and it's gonna be great. Oh gosh, these are both burst? Alright, we can pass to my turn and draw, right? This summons it from hand automatically when we've played 2 spells, so... Alright, so let's Key Guardian, give this a barrier for later. Let's Warning Shot.
Skill and grace to tear your breath away.
Above average turn. That's fine.
I'm always up for a round or two.
They're gonna red card us, okay?
Something for all.
And then I get to Twisted Fate gold card your Twisted Fate.
Never lost a fair game or played one.
I'm out.
loyalty through conquest.
I'm so sad I don't have my emotes. That would have been perfect for the Fizz emote right there.
Looks like trouble.
Raindrops.
Try and save him here. This game's very well done. Playing Runeterra has reminded me a lot of the things that a lot of the reasons why I love card games that Magic has not had recently. Magic's been hard to love their last few sets. I think we pick a card here, getting rid of the Vacant Rain. So pick a card means next turn we draw 3 fleeting cards, which means we have to play them right away, but that's fine. I'm gonna open on attacks here with the Twin Disciples in hand. Any merit to exploring poker? Poker's incredibly boring. I have played a lot. I have played a significant amount of poker in my life. Playing poker optimally involves a lot of waiting. I think I'm just gonna pick a card, one of these fleeting cards. All the level up animation is just like super far over the top in a great way. Hey, Ordo. Thanks for the 2 months. I think I can slog through some Magic in small doses.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Deal me in.
They're gonna gold card to kill that. I think that's fine. I guess they could pocket ace it. Oh, but this is gonna deal extra damage, right? It's dealing 3.
Hold it, partner.
Alright, what am I doing here? They're definitely attacking, right? So let's like let them attack here. Yeah, they could have red card and elected not to. Deal 3 to an ally and deal 3 to anything. You deal non-combat damage to Nexus, stun the strongest enemy. That doesn't really matter though, right? That's fine if you stun my thing.
Victory at any cost.
Each hold a world within.
Fear the power you do not see.
So we'll make 2 dragons from these here in a second.
What is gained when you withhold malevolence?
Huh? Card to stun Swain here. And then we'll get to attack.
In there.
They are down to 8 here. We could aggro them out of this game with our dragons.
All or nothing.
You know, maybe I'm supposed to attack with these 2, actually. Yeah, I think this is a mistake. I'm supposed to attack with these 2.
Sacrifices must be made.
Oh, you know what? I'm supposed to pocket aces. I'm supposed to pocket aces my Swain there, right? Well, I guess I can still technically kill them with these, huh? I have this plus Noxon too. Shoot their face. Am I playing around anything by waiting? Because they could kill my thing, right? But this has a barrier on it? Do I just, like, Noxious Fervor now? Since this is a barrier up? I guess if I wait a turn, I can deny? Would I rather wait a turn and deny? Well, they're not Iona. I think I go for it, because this is a barrier on it. If they didn't have a barrier, I would hold up deny. I think because we have the barrier up,
In the car.
we go ahead and go for it there. That was a sweet set. Alright, let's get our sweet board and sweet emotes. Zed. Zed is typically an aggro deck. They're typically elusive aggro as well. I'm going to mulligan these 3 cards looking for some cheaper interaction, but I'm going to keep the Shadow Assassin as a potential blocker for their elusive threats. Yeah, I flipped my streaming rig over to a Windows setup a couple months back.
Here I go!
I want to trade Fizz for this.
Down from the trees!
Each hold a world within.
I mean, we literally talked about Arena running poorly today, Jin. Arena literally started hard locking and making black screens. The issues with Arena had nothing to do with wine and everything to do with Arena being a piece of garbage.
The Order rewards its faithful. I will play my part.
Go ahead and offer this trade here.
Escape.
This will come out for free when we cast 2 spells, which will relatively soon.
I fight with my spirit, not my fists.
Only the worthy survive.
Alright, so I think the play here is Will of Iona the Zed back to their hand, and then I'll Warning Shot, which will drop Claws into play, and then these will make dragons next turn and will open on attacks.
Clear your head. Let your instincts speak.
What is gained when you return malevolence?
The dragon remembers.
Which of these do I want to put back? This is Burst, right? Who do I want to put back? I think it's the assassin. Yeah, I think it's the assassin. Want to make him elusive so they can't block him.
This one's trouble.
Spring rainbows.
Fizz is halfway done to leveling up. Gonna be a big Zed. Glad we're drawing a bunch of cards here. Okay, if they lead on Zed, we'll lead on Twisted Fate for gold card.
Without a sound. I'm always
Card stuns the strongest enemy.
dead in their tracks.
Didn't want to Key Guardian him first. Nah, I think that's fine. It's like 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other. I guess I would have had a block there if I would have Key Guardianed him. Do I want to Warning Shot Black Market Merchant here? I think so. Do I want to Key Guardian first though, so I generate these? Although I guess these are going to get pushed off, right? So it doesn't really matter. Perfect. And now I can Key Guardian this.
Time for a leap of faith.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Gather round!
Isn't it crazy just like attack with everything here?
Honest restraint.
Start taking 6 here. These will trade. Their Zed will die. Okay.
Eyes open. Watch the branches. Silent as death.
The Warning Shot it to make dragons there.
What is gained when you return malevolence?
These give us free blocks on these. That's a good pickup for Fizz. Red Rover, let Zed come on over.
They'll never see me coming.
Seize control. We go as one.
Oh boy, here I go!
Spell, please. Burst spell? Well then. Huh? Yup.
Deal me in.
Is that one good? If so, why? Please explain. Bye, friends.
Over here. Into darkness.
Quietly.
That lets them redeploy this.
Looks like trouble.
Looking for this?
It will be done.
Sick. Close game. That's like sweet. I love combat when combat tricks are playable, Marty. It's my favorite. A mirror match. Was that a good draw? If so, why? Please explain.
We playing bilge rules, son?
Well, they do have different factions. You're right. They're, Fragile. I'm Fizz!
Give us some room.
We each hold a world within.
What's this?
Your lesson begins.
A game. Go on then.
Lose 1 mana there in terms of efficiency, but I think that's fine.
Deal me in.
We have Twin Disciples to protect Twisted Fate here, which is nice.
Something
And
for
deny next turn.
Win.
Never lost a fair game. Or played one.
Oh, you know what I should have done here? I should have given the +2/+1 to the eye of the dragon, because then this would get gold carded, right? Does this check for gold card on resolution too? If I change who the strongest enemy is, it retargets? That's how that works? Okay, yeah, I should have done that.
Lady Luck is smiling.
The dragon binds us.
This has more attack with quick attack now, which is nice. So like not strictly terrible. But...
There's plenty of killing left.
It's based off of power. Yeah, it gives +2 attack. Their build's a little bit more aggressive than ours.
Shuffle.
Do I just pick a card here? I think I just pick a card. Probably ditching the Shadow Assassin. If they have another Make It Rain, I get completely destroyed though. Well then.
Clear your head.
Let your instincts speak.
That's a great draw too.
All or nothing.
Poor thing. Say your farewells. Fire beware.
Quiet. The dragon approaches.
Looks like I'm on a hot streak.
Poor thing.
Oh, we're super dead. They level Twisted Fate first. Yeah, I could have griftered there to try and level Twisted Fate. Maybe that's right. I don't know. They had to have exactly warning shot into Pilfered whatever to like level their Twisted Fate before mine. I guess I could have also had something like the Toss 2 Draw 2. It was a mirror match, but their second color was different than our second color. I'm looking at all these looking for Fizz. That's actually a great draw, because it, like,
Get bloody.
it
Get
kills
paid.
this, and it deals 1 to them, so we can go ahead and Pilfered Goods draw 2.
You point, I shoot.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely should. 80 kills. Thanks for the 10 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Is it crazy to just pass here? I feel like I'm just passing, because I bank my 3 mana into spell mana, and then next turn I can Warning Shot, Black Market Merchant, and Pilfered Goods.
No prey, no pay.
It's gonna be a pretty big hit here. It's 6 total down to 12.
Dangerous water.
Don't ask where it's from, ask how much.
Time to make some coin.
She does not have quick attack, so
You brought something.
I can block here and then pocket aces and trade.
Mwah. Hell of a day.
Fizz is almost ready to level. What if I just, like, Fizz plus Key Guardian smack them?
Oh boy, here I go!
Or, like, Key Guardian to level this up and make it elusive?
Success gets you noticed around here.
Good.
I'm coming in!
Chum in the water. Kill their scout here to start. Pass the turn. And then next turn, we're gonna get to go Warning Shot into their Riptide Rex and likely end the game.
I ain't afraid!
That's really good.
I'm not greedy. My friends, though.
Less is motion.
You made choices.
5 down to 7 here.
Who's on top of the bounty board today?
Bounty bowl knows me name.
With luck, your bounty covers half a meal.
Gosh, do I put a guardian on here now? Think so?
They'll be floating them off.
So Riptide Rex here, deals lots of damage to random things. Whoop! And we high rolled. It's fine that this one's not gonna die because we've got vulnerable on it. Vex almost better on narrow boards. Yeah, for sure. Rex has less variance on narrow boards. So, like, fine, all things considered.
Carved from the savage code.
That's unfortunate.
Don't stand in my way.
I feel like we're in an okay spot. We've got Deny and Twin Disciples here. He has a little bit of life to get back in here too, which is nice.
Ready, Rex? Good to go!
Turnabout's fair game, I suppose. Exclamation point, Legends of Runeterra LOR card. Alright, so we're at 3. Shark lives at 1. Are we still dead though? Because Sajani has Overwhelm, right? So we're taking 2 from that. I guess I get to do this, and then I put the 3/3 in front of here. And then I go block, and I'm not dead on board. We're not in a good spot, because they're still going to have Sajani, and my board's going to be empty. But we're not dead on board, so, you know, glass half full. Wait, excuse me? You just no attacks? Resolves. Yeah, no attacks there seems kind of absurd.
Deal me in.
Yes, you are right. I should have made the Sajani vulnerable because it's going to stay through. I forgot that's going to be a permanent modifier. I'm playing too much Magic. You definitely should have made the Sajani vulnerable. Could have hooked it in combat here this turn. If I had done that.
Something for all.
Seize the opportunity.
All or nothing.
If they block Twisted Fate here, they die. So that's fine, right? Oh, also I could just do this, right? Well, I guess this is trampling. Okay, I'd rather have the Overwhelm unit go over.
Prove your worth.
Got him.
It was in the cards.
It was in the cards, chat. Hey, Jay Boogie, thanks for 11 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. This is a very, I feel, clever aggro deck. It definitely is. Iona, Noxious, Leashin. I think we're just full mulliganing, looking for Fizz or Twisted Fate again. At some point today, we are going to have a game where we have Fizz in our opener. It's going to be great. Okay, so I was going to Warning Shot plus Pilfered Goods, put this into play attack, but with Black Market Merchant drawn, I'm definitely just passing, because I want Warning Shot to trigger Plunder for both of these. So now we'll go Warning Shot into Merchant into Pilfered Goods.
Silent as death.
Nice selection speaks for itself.
Give an ally challenger. Sounds great. Let's hook this, which is nice.
You weren't using it.
That's actually great
Rain
too.
from a cloudless sky. Imagination is not experience.
And instinct is no substitute for planning.
Ha! Deep Meditation's gonna be great next turn too. It's gonna cost 2 less to cast 2 spells.
What is gained when you return
Not blocking the 1/3 with the 3/2. Oh, I forgot that was a thing. I was reading chat and talking. I didn't make the good play because I messed up.
The dragon remembers.
We're all about honesty here, chat.
Your lesson begins.
This isn't really worth fighting over. I think. Are we done with Grifflands? Yep, yeah, we finished out the last of my Grifflands commitments yesterday. Huh? Am I again just okay with that? I think so. Yeah.
Quiet steps. Approaches. Imagination is not experience.
And instinct is no substitute for planning.
I never disclose my sources.
Yep, because Merchant lived through combat, we get these on the cheap. More than 3 copies of Will sounds great.
Breathe out.
We both get some dragons, that's a decent pickup.
They cannot hide.
Do I just let this happen? I think so.
The order rewards its faithful.
Oh, they're just playing that to level Lisa in.
The star beckons.
What is gained when you return malevolence?
I will play my part.
Attack with just the elusives here.
Too late for you.
Yeah, I have the dragon as a very powerful card.
Shall we dance, Lee?
I'll follow your lead.
Treasures of the ages for a price.
Do you think I have like 6 copies of Will of Iona? We'll see if that gives us enough time to tempo them out here or not. Might plus our elusives here might be good. It might be wrong to play that Will out like I did. It might be better to wait until they attack. That's probably what I'm supposed to do there.
Force is meaningless without skill.
A pleasure to see you, Master.
They have deny mana up, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pass here. Wait for them to make the first move.
I'll see this through. The dragon spirit awakens. Center your spirit. Prepare yourself. Center your spirit.
So when he levels up, he kicks our things into the Nexus. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and bounce him away. There's been a number of Magic formats where Unsummon sees plenty of play.
Order rewards its faithful. Night falls.
I almost feel bad. I almost feel bad. Almost, not quite. There's a will, there's a way.
Force is meaningless without skill.
A pleasure to see you, Master. Clear your head.
Let your instincts speak.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Okay.
Strike firm.
Yeah, card advantage is a lot less, well, so card advantage matters in this game, but it's also easier to come by than it is in Magic. And in part 2, the fact that you draw a card effectively at each player's turn in this game also largely impacts how card advantage feels, how important it feels. Oh boy, here I go! I think the damn mechanic's really sweet. I think the change that they made to make it so you draw from the bottom so you don't punish people putting buffs onto the top of their deck is perfect. I think the one thing I really didn't like about it, they changed in this last update.
I will play my part. You act, but do not see.
You just want to play Lisa? Listen, Fizz is having none of that, okay?
Drops.
Yeah, you draw from the bottom of their deck instead of the top. It also explicitly doesn't draw their champions, which is a good change.
Skill.
A pleasure to
Alright,
see you, Master.
so I think with Twisted Fate in hand, I actually go ahead and will now, while they don't have Deny mana up. It also uses my mana for the turn. And then next turn when they play this out, I can Twisted Fate gold card it before it gets to attacks.
A wise retreat. Conflict is all in the mind.
The spirit gives to those who listen. Breathe in, breathe out.
Oh, it's Lee Sin! I've heard of you!
And I've heard of you.
I love the character design of this game. It's so good.
Dead in their tracks.
I'll see this through.
This line suffers, they both something that isn't Sin. Correct.
Conflict is all in the mind.
What is gained when you return malevolence?
I think we open on Parlay and see what they do. We'll probably chum the Lee Sin.
Conflict is all in the mind.
This thing's gonna get a barrier here in a second. We're finally out of ways to bounce their stuff. Actually, do I just give vulnerable to their 3-2 here? So that way I can overwhelm over it? I think that's the line, actually. Yeah, 14 cards in their deck, 16 in mine. Yeah, we gotta close this game out, right? Before we start getting crap kicked into our Nexus. Yeah, they only need to play one more spell to bury it anyway, so like pretty unlikely that this dies this turn. And these are all elusive. Chum in the water. Oh, this is putting them to 1. Click OK. Click OK. Ugh. Ugh. It's their third healing potion.
Don't ask where it's from. Ask how much.
Do I play Kato out here? I feel like I'm supposed to play Kato out. Would you like to parlay?
Conflict is all in the mind.
They still have 2 spells in their deck.
My lands need me.
Sorry, Fizz. I tried.
Center your spirit. Conflict is all in the mind.
Well, we about to get comboed. Yikes. That was a close game. Yeah, that's what their deck's looking to set up to do. We actually played, if you want to see something close to the opponent's deck, we played something that was a Lee Sin combo deck like that before I took my week off. So yeah, let's play one more before we call it a day, huh? Thanks for everybody that hung out through the end. Hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you're at. If you're a new viewer, thanks for dropping in. My name's Jeff Hoagland. I stream full-time here on Twitch. Play a bunch of Magic the Gathering and now some Runeterra as well. Really been enjoying dipping into this card game. Plan to be back tomorrow with some more Magic followed by Runeterra. You can find my schedule, including not only when I'll be live, but also with what, when, on my website. Usually keep that pretty up to date. I think we're just full mulliganing for Fizz again. Opponent's playing a control deck. So I want my threats. Someday I will have a Fizz in the opener, chat. I promise. Someday. Somewhere over the rainbow.
With quiet steps, the dragon approaches.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang tight for now. I could, like, Warning Shot plus Pilfered Goods, but, like, this is gonna take spell mana anyways, which we're banking. And I'd much rather wait to do this in case we draw, one of the 2/1s that also blunders. Nice. So next turn we'll be able to Warning Shot double Pilfered Goods potentially. I mean, like, honestly, it's a testament to, like, how reasonable our deck is overall, that, like, we keep not having our namesake and we're still, like, playing real games, right?
It's too late for you.
Toll! Thanks for the quarter beer, I appreciate that. Welcome back. Yeah, I don't really sell my own ad space super aggressively anymore, Hunox. Between the F2K ticker and needing to run Twitch ads, I don't want to spam people with constant adverts. That's a great one.
I walk my path alone.
She's dead, Jim. You've killed her.
Treasures of the ages for a price.
The dark beckons.
Gather round, gather round.
See if they want to trade here or not. Go ahead and keep this alive, I think. We're a little bit low on life, and I like to be able to trade this for their 3/2 at some point. I don't know what this does. At this point, I'm too afraid to ask. Thanks for the support, Illustrate. we need to get excited here.
Remembers.
Although it's a little bit scary doing this into open deny mana. But I also don't feel like I can just take a hit for 5 here and let them advance their board more. Yeah, tempo tends to be a lot more important than card advantage in this game. Because of the fact that both players draw a card each turn, card advantage tends to be a little bit less important. For a bit, thanks Illustre, I appreciate it. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday wherever you're at. Here I go. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have put Key Guardian on him to attack this turn. Yeah, that's probably what I'm supposed to do.
The order rewards its faithful.
Yeah, I think that was a punt.
This is gonna be fun!
I think I'm just gonna Spirit Refuge to keep this alive here. Gaining 3 life sounds appealing. Using most of my resources this turn sounds appealing. Definitely should have Key Guardian this before playing it though. I think we'd be in a better spot if I had done that. There's a good chance they block anyways to deny me the shove in the water, but we're gonna get willed here. Could just get willed. I mean, if we get willed, we get a chance to Key Guardian again next turn. It's a shot, sure. Oh, I could have just Key Guardianed in no, that's not enough. Oh, I should have given this 5 extra attack, right? Although I guess that's bad in the event they have something else. No. Sorry, Fizz. I feel like that's like the one time we haven't had a warning shot. I can't warning shot constantly except for right there.
Never lost a fair game or played one.
With the barrier here,
Soak it in.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick a card with my mana now.
Fortune.
Stick around. I'll show ya.
They already attacked, right?
Rain from a cloudless sky.
Yeah, 'cause they open on attacks with this. So this is gonna go up to 5 cards drawn next turn, which is nice. They don't have mana to bounce it. We have will remove all effects applied to it. So if we recall Vi, she gets reset here too, which is great. Oh right, yeah, it shows me if their attack token is whatever. Well, all right. I guess we do that. And if we get to flip Twisted Fate, he's real good. Should have kept the real Twisted Fate. Well, he's fleeting, right? Or you're saying just in case they kill him? Did they like thermonuclear war here? Yeah, I suppose if they thermonuclear war, I get into trouble. Yeah, so if I kept the other Twisted Fate, I could have played the fleeting Twisted Fate here. And then have kept this one in my hand.
I'm always up for a round or two.
Although, now with this, I get to draw a card, and then I get to pick a card again, and then I get to level this up next turn, right? Thanks for the 21 months, CO Twitch. It is in fact a Wargame reference. Do I just do that? Do I just like play the other pick a card? They're beaming me for 8. Well, that's rude.
Stacking the odds.
My play was bad because my hand's at the limit, right? Yeah, I lose my parlay.
I drop trouble coming at ya.
Yeah, I should have just taken my spell mana. My play was real bad there. See if they have like a dragon, twin whatever's of their own. Yeah. I'm gonna lose most of these extras that I drew here, which sucks. Yeah, my sequencing was super sloppy. The pointing out that I should keep the Twisted Fate pick a card is a big deal. We're going to 3 here, and they're still going to have violence in their hand. I can play Shadow Assassin and Fizz here, but I'm going to lose 2 Twisted Fates in the Eye of the Dragon. Yeah, I'm like not dead here, but I'm also like going to lose all of these.
Beauty charms while claws take hold.
I'm not dead, but I'm in a terrible spot. Just like burn through 5 cards for no reason.
Silent as death.
With quiet steps, the dragon approaches.
Yeah, we're dead here. Been pancake pretty badly. I usually like to end on a high note. However, I've been streaming for almost 6.5 hours and I've not eaten, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. I don't really have anything that I would change in this one. This deck felt pretty cohesive pretty cohesive overall. I liked a lot of what it had going on. We had played some more all-in Twisted Fate builds and some more all-in Fizz builds, and this deck kind of felt like a nice mix in the middle of some cards to support each without just completely falling apart when we don't have Fizz or Twisted Fate. Like the mix of Shadow Assassin and then the Black Market Merchant plus Pilfered Goods and like Eye of the Dragon to let us like actually play like this kind of mid-rangey control game when we weren't on the tempo plan felt really great. What's the free way of acquiring cards in Legends of Runeterra? Google it. There's probably some people in chat that can help you too. I don't know. I pay money for things. At any rate, I'll be back tomorrow at some point. Tomorrow morning, we're going to start with some Magic about 9 a.m., I believe. Then we're going to roll on into some more Runeterra later in the afternoon. So thanks everybody for hanging out, and hopefully I'll catch all of y'all around tomorrow. Everybody have a good one wherever you're at in the world.